Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Tuesday, January 19th, 2010. This morning I'd like to go through a small enhancement to the debugger. To show you what I'm talking about, let's just bring up the debugger by trying to concatenate a number to a string. That'll bring us a debugger, so we'll just do it on that, hit debug on this, and then we'll go here. Now, nothing too terribly exciting. You notice we've got the standard inspectors here, but these are the old inspectors. So if I go ahead and bring up the right-click menu, you notice it says Inspect, Utils. This is the old inspector. So there's nothing interesting going on here as far as the newer inspector, Trippy. And likewise over here, this is the old inspector. If I double-click, it brings up the new inspector here. I double-clicked twice, that's why you got two of them, but you get the new inspector. So you can actually get there, but down here, you've got the old inspector just wedged in there. Now, what you can do is you can go to the Parcel Manager, and under Developer Tools, you can load Diggy. And Diggy is exactly what it says. It's a staging package for making changes that incorporate aspects of Trippy into the debugger. And I say aspects because obviously Trippy is a rather large inspector. You can't really put the entire thing, including the little workspace tab that you can summon up at the bottom, into the debugger and have it work properly. But it brings in aspects of it. So let's do a load. Now we'll do the same thing. We'll do it on this. Hit debug, and we'll bring this up. And notice things look a little different down here. Over here on the left, we've got a breakout of the integer, so it shows the binary form, the hex, the octal. And over here, again, it's showing this little icon here to show what this is. So you've got the icons showing, and you've got a more interesting view on it. Likewise, if I do a dive, it's going to bring up a new inspector on this, which for an integer is not too terribly interesting. But for a string, if I do a dive, it will bring up something more interesting and useful. I can go down here, see the catalog ID for that user message, the default string, the key. So this is actually not a string per se. It's a user message for internationalization purposes, so that if you were, for instance, trying to run this in Japan, you could add a different message catalog and have these messages come up in Japanese. So just a way of adding Trippy to the debugger, give you a slightly nicer tool, give you more information in this view down here, and obviously in a debug session you probably make this window bigger by dragging this out and making this larger, but in this limited viewport I've got for you here, I just wanted to show you what's going on. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.